Yo, what is up everybody? You might be wondering what I'm doing here at the airport. Basically, I've got almost every car in the game, and if there's something that always gets me hyped, it's the way the cars sound. So in today's video, we're going over my personal favorite sounding cars in GTA Online. And yes, there will probably be some cars that are left out, and that's simply because I don't own every single car in the game. But before we get to the first car, I've noticed a huge amount of you are watching but haven't hit that subscribe button yet. So look, if y'all don't subscribe in the next 24 hours, I'm personally coming over to tickle y'all's butt.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
So don't risk it, hit subscribe and let's get into the list. Starting off with the Cinquemila. This is a sedan, and by taking a first glance at it, you would not think it has a great sound, but it definitely has a unique deep growl, and I'm gonna show y'all in a second. But the backfire sounds so good, and yeah, let me just show y'all. The Vapid Dominator, it's a classic for a reason. It's one of the OG cars that really stand out with its sound, and a fun fact, it's actually louder in half throttle than it is in full throttle. It's a really raw and aggressive sound, and for the price, you can't beat this. Now for the big brother, the Vapid Dominator GT. This is the modern version of the Dominator, and they did not miss with this sound. It's really what a Mustang should be. It keeps that classic muscle car DNA, but adds a crispier tone to the exhaust note. The legendary Nissan GTR of GTA. I think most people ignore this car sound because I don't see that many people mention it. Personally, I didn't actually notice, but everything from the startup to the turbo spill, and also it has a unique backfire that I have seemed to have missed when driving this car. kind of a rare vehicle. I think this car has been removed, but damn, the startup of this car is insane, and the V8 idle is crazy. This is probably a top 3 car just for the sound. For the looks, I don't know what the hell I'm looking at, but of course, the Hell Kitty would be on this list. It has a great V8 rumble when it's in idle, and just damn, the supercharger on this car is beautiful. You just gotta ease off the throttle a little bit, and you can listen to the kitty purring. I didn't even know that I had this car, but I saw it on TikTok and I just had to include it. And something cool with this car is the suspension as well. You will see it in a minute, but the sound is the cherry on top. I'ma let y'all listen and decide. This is an OG car, the Pegassi Infernus. It has a really high pitched sound with a screaming exhaust, probably the loudest on this list, and I think it pays great homage to its IRL counterpart, the Murcielago, but the car just sounds insane. It's so freaking loud. You've likely heard this sound with some other cars, but that doesn't matter in my opinion. If it sounds good, it sounds good. But anyways, the Komoda is such an underrated car. It has amazing backfires and it sounds so sporty. and we love that shit over here. This car is like a lion or a tiger. It just roars. It almost sounds like a muscle car. And in my opinion, this car really has one of the best sounding exhaust in the game. And I'm not lying. I'm gonna let y'all listen. This car has been talked about so many times since it released, and yeah, they are right. It has some incredible backfires, similar to the Komoda and some other cars, but I just love backfires on GTA. It gives the car so much character and it's so much better than the other reused car sounds. But yeah, sit back and just listen to this sound. It sounds amazing. One of the newer cars in GTA Online, the Paragon S. I was actually surprised when I bought this car. I didn't think they would put this car sound on this car, but it definitely suits it. It's a deep and kind of muffled sound. It makes the car feel heavy in some kind of way. I don't know how to explain it. Likely the most price-worthy car on this list. For only 116,000 you could get a clean car that sounds better than most supercars in the game. And I will always keep recommending this car for beginners because it's such a bargain for this car. I'm telling you right now, it doesn't disappoint. One of my favorite cars in the game, and for a good reason. It sounds really aggressive, and damn, it looks so damn good. Just take a quick look around. This shit looks amazing. Arguably the top of the top, the best sounding car in the game. From the startup to the pops and backfires, this car simply just delivers. I wish more cars sounded like this car. It's really such a shame how Rockstar only has a handful of good sounding cars in the game. And I'm gonna pray that it changes in GTA 6 and that we finally get more cars like this. The legendary Sultan RS. It sounded good in GTA 4 and it sounds even better in GTA 5. It sounds hella sporty and it's exactly what this car should be. Take a quick look and let's listen to it. The startup on this car is amazing, but while the sound is shared with a few other cars, this has kind of like a scream to it and it really makes this car stand out. And it really feels like you're driving a supercar, if you know what I mean. Just take the car to the city and do some laps around it and you'll understand exactly what I'm saying. The Vectre is a really underrated car when it comes to its sound. This car has some really good pops and backfires, some of which you can't get 100% of the time, and that just makes the car feel more realistic and unique when it happens, in my opinion. Just listen to it. If y'all saw the thumbnail or even had the slightest idea of the best sounding cars in the game, then you know about the X821. This car is probably tied with the Stirling GT, and in my opinion, I'll put this car slightly above just because of the looks. But anyways, the backfires on this car are unique. You can get some backfires that are long and sometimes short, which makes this car feel so much more realistic than any car on this list. Now the final car on this list, the Zentorno. It has a really unique startup. It revs multiple times before settling. Some might say that it has a similar sound to other supercars from this era, but just like the Infernus, this car simply just screams. It's really loud and it fits the car just right in my opinion. Alright then everybody, that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, then be sure to smash the like button and hit subscribe. Also, if you guys have some more cars that I might have missed, then drop a comment below so others such as myself could try them out. But anyways, with that said, stay safe, stay blessed, and deuces.